What the fuck is that?
You said it's flat at the bottom.
Yeah.
Then it goes up at a diagonal, and then there's kind of a box at the bottom of the diagonal.
Where it starts, draw a semicircle towards the middle. Then I said on the other side of the line, towards the middle of the line.
Yeah, it was towards the middle of the line.
Because I assumed it had to sit down flat on a surface.
Well, see, never assume or you make an ass of you and me.
You need to draw 2 semicircles.
Draw a long rectangle.
At the back of these semicircles, you want to draw 2 diagonal rectangles.
And then at the top of that rectangle, draw like what you would see if you were looking at the side of a tent.
And then draw a rectangle with a curved end going behind both semicircles and ending at the end of the second semicircle, if that makes sense.
Okay. And then at the top of that, draw a smaller rectangle that's the same length as the whole thing, like the same width.
You can't see anything.
Okay, but the semicircles shouldn't be right beside each other, like exactly. There should be a gap between them.
Draw a long rectangle, right? And then at the top of that, just draw a rectangle on top of that, the same width. Everything's the same width.
It's like a long rectangle with a slight curved L at the end, and then a curved end.
Right, and then on top of that, draw another one.
But they're behind the semicircles. And once you've drawn one of those, you need to draw the same thing on the other side.
And then in between the top one, on the middle one, draw a circle.
Wait, huh?
Yeah, nailed it.
Right. Are we good?
Are we done?
Yeah.
This is definitely an object.
I was like, why are you putting the milk here?
Bridge!
So you said try and make it look like it's coming out of it.
Yeah.
I did semicircles and a line in the middle.
No! I told you to restart. I told you to draw a line, and then from each end of the line, draw a semicircle going towards the middle of the line. With a gap in the middle!
Perfect.
I could see Dave's face, like when you were giving instructions, and then you said behind, and then it curves down. It's kind of like an L, but not an L. And then there's 2 of them, and then it's just like there's so much instruction.
But
going
that's
on.
the bit he got right!
I'm allowed to use these X-ray specs, yeah?
Like I could probably guess what that was.
What? It looks like a sausage seesaw.
Okay, you want to have 4 individual posts coming up at slight angles.
Draw a semicircle
Right.
with a flat bottom.
You want some kind of main body.
Circles at the bottom. One circle on the bottom right of the semicircle.
On one end, you want kind of some spikes coming off it.
Top of the semicircle, slightly to each side, draw a smaller semicircle.
And then on the other end, you want like a kind of a long diagonal coming up a bit, and then another long diagonal going down a bit from that.
Just curved lines.
So that there's a kind of a point at the top. Okay, and at the top of that point, you want to do two little triangles.
A long, swirly cylinder.
It's obvious what it is.
Good.
If this is something, I'd be real surprised.
So much good describing. Terrible describer. Blah, blah, blah.
That's not Uber.
I did say in opposite directions that those lines would come up to meet each other.
Well, it's got the wheel and the main body of it.
The wheel wasn't attached at all.
I was like, what is this? Why don't you give him a tent?
Pretty close.
What does the thing look like? I'm assuming it's a horse. It took a long time to figure out what was going on because of all those goddamn mane hairs and stuff.
Oh, I get what you mean about the body, the main body, and I was like, What kind of body? There's so many kinds.
When I felt it first, I was like, "That's oh my god, it feels like something alive." And then I was just like, and then it moved, and I was like, "Oh, it is alive."
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, this one doesn't look like it's EU standard, but you're fine.
Where was what?
Draw a line at the bottom,
Sounds like it's disappearing.
and then a semicircle on top of that,
You want to do like just an oval at the bottom,
and yeah, so just a semicircle, I guess.
straight lines up from the edge of that oval.
And then at the top of the rounded part of the semicircle, draw like a cylinder.
And then you want to do another oval on the top of that, so it's kind of like an ovally cylinder, right?
On the top of the cylinder, draw a just make it thicker at the top.
So then just kind of from the center of that top oval, do kind of a semicircle going down towards, but not hitting the bottom.
And then the bit where the cylinder joins onto the semicircle, remove the line so it's one solid unit.
And then in the middle, draw like a ball, but it's covered in lines.
What is it?
Oh no.
Open your eyes. Not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good. For a second I was thinking, oh, I didn't say what way the semicircle was.
Yeah, at the start, I didn't know what to fucking think. Like, when I felt it first, I was like, "That's oh my god, it feels like something alive." And then I was just like, and then it moved, and I was like, "Oh, it is alive."
Yeah, pretty good.
And I got the black bit at the top. Well done.
And then I realized what it was.
Were you describing a bed or the cat?
The bed mainly, because the cat ran away.
Oh, right.
There's some good looking teeth.
Elongated the wrong way.
Yeah, and elongated, like, I went wide rather
Yeah.
than tall.
Okay, so it's a long skinny rectangle and then a circle on the end.
I mean, what the heck is this? Okay, you want a teardrop shape.
And it's multiple sizes of those and they all attach at the end of the rectangle.
And then another teardrop shape, except the tear is going up and they join at the middle.
Okay, so rectangle and a circle at the end. And the end of the rectangle with no circle, you need to draw multiple ones of that shape and they're all joined at the end of the rectangle.
And join up. It's like you're drawing an 8, except
So the shape you just drew, you need to draw it multiple times in different sizes, but they're all attached by the end of their rectangles.
I guess you're just drawing an 8.
Yep, knew that.
Okay. This is like a glove.
I want to see what it looks like. Why is it so round and can stand up?
I thought it kind of looked like one of the guys from Minecraft.
Like
What
it's
are they
definitely what I explained.
And why is it so silent?
They were just bigger in various sizes.
It's pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't wear it, but it's pretty good, like.
And then the curvy line coming out, I
I
kind
mean,
of...
this is perfect. The handle is just way off.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god.
Okay, so it's okay, draw a vertical straight line.
Okay, flat at the bottom.
Yeah.
Semicircle.
Draw a box. Draw a square. Sorry, square.
So just a semicircle. Why do I keep doing that? Semicircle with the flat part towards you.
On each side of the square, on the left and the right, go in about a centimetre and then draw a straight line from the top of the square to the bottom.
On top of that, a ring. At the very top of the semicircle, a little tiny ring.
Draw a V shape between them.
And then draw a line at the top of the semicircle, like across it.
On the very left and very right at the top, I want you to draw like a squiggly line, kind of up and down all the way over to the right side.
Okay? Yeah?
Starting from the left and draw a squiggly line all the way over to the right of the right rectangle. Jesus Christ, I'm so stressed.
I mean, sounds pretty good.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Oh yeah, pretty damn close, man.
Perfect.
The square I don't get.
I had to give you a base shape to make it all even, because
Right.
if I told you to just draw a line and then draw another line coming off that line, it would have been really hard. I forgot to tell you to rub out the lines that were necessary to rub out, but still, it looks pretty good.
The
Why?
spout is probably a bit long.
What did you think it was?
I had no idea. It looked like an envelope with a loofah on top.
Basically, I instructed you to draw one of those hats with a spinner on top. Semicircle. I might just draw one anyway.
Oh.
We're on a timer!
A very short line on the bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you make that into a skinny triangle going upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Draw like a rectangle longer upwards.
Rectangle on top of that, that's the opposite way. So it's
Draw a curve on one side of it coming from slightly above the base, going up, and then joining it again on the same side.
Huh?
and it's much shorter than the first rectangle. True?
The first rectangle.
Just draw a curve from one side of that rectangle out and then back in on that same side.
Okay.
So there's a long skinny rectangle going upwards.
Right.
And then draw a straight, thin rectangle straight up at a slight angle.
And then on top of that you have a similar width rectangle.
Mm-hmm.
Right. This looks like a 7-Up. Ah, very good.
Which one was second?
The rectangle on rectangle second.
What was the curve on the side about?
The handle
Oh.
outwards and then coming back in again. You did say triangle the first time, Dave.
Did I?
I don't recall you saying outwards, young man.
We said.
It does taper a bit on the bottom, doesn't
Yeah. Like a very, very pointy triangle.
it?
I saw that.
Close your eyes.
No one told me. No one told me.
You should know better.